Ça tombe bien.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA. Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us.
Bah oui, c'est
Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans in their last game losing, and guys, the hometown fans not pleased with that dreadful performance. They saw their team get knocked out cold.
Here we
Well,
go.
in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Wood. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 roaming the paint. Here's Booker. That's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Satoransky, the pass to Wood. He dishes it to Leonard. Good work defensively by Millsap. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Montreal. And he turns it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And Satoransky kicks to Brown. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Here's Millsap. One down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Ouais, le bâtard.
Alvin Gentry and I were able to chat.
Ok les gars,
They
vous
did
aurez
get a
pu
win in
l'attaquer.
the
Hein.
last game against this team, but he told me we're facing a dynamite offense. We were lucky to get a win last time. We need to have discipline and detail tonight.
Non, mais
Try to
non.
minimize mistakes.
Putain,
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, and you know, it's a tall task. Great offense tends, in most cases, to beat great defense. They've got their work cut out for them.
Now here's Leonard. Over Porter, 6 on the shot clock, and it's Leonard missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he
Mais
just
non,
basically whiffs on
mais
it.
non, mais non, mais non. Allez, come on là.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Satoransky with it. Outside Leonard. Over Porter, and that one's good. Leonard, and that makes it a tie ball game.
Yeah, and for mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Ah oui, c'était fort.
Now here's Booker. Here's the Cobra.
Come
All 3
on.
off the mark. Now Brown. It's Nurkic, top of the key. And here is Satoransky. The kick out to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Booker with no one around. Montreal again missing.
Pas vrai ça. On est marre de courir partout. Là.
Outside Leonard. Satoransky. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Yeah, another nice bucket.
Time out, ça sert à rien, ça time out
They've
dès le
really
début
been
du
able
match.
to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And first time out of the game called for Montreal.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Montreal. Trailing by 2. Pass to Millsap. Here's the Cobra.
Boom! The Prince! Motherfucker!
Well, doing a little bit of everything. Millsap terrific at moving the ball, sensing when a teammate has a good look. It doesn't stick with him.
Now here's Satoransky. Pass to Wood. Millsap grabs the miss.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Yeah, Millsap, bien joué.
And this is what happens when Millsap gets deep inside. Superb at finishing with 4.
Satoransky looking around. Porter against Leonard. Over Porter. And it's
Pas moyen, mec.
And he's really trying to get them back
Pas.
into it, but the results just have not been there.
A floater.
Yeah, Porter. Bien joué, Porter.
More and more. I really like seeing Porter go to work inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah,
Ça c'est pas bien, ça par contre. Ah, putain. Satoransky de merde, il commence à me saouler, lui.
Montreal leading by 3. And Booker kicks to Millsap. Down low. Here's Carter. That's good.
Bien joué, Carter.
Millsap with the assist.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Here's Satoransky. 6 points for him. Dishes it to Leonard.
Oh, y a rien du tout.
On the shot,
Rien.
sends him to the line.
Nothing.
And the
Bitch.
soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Montreal?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
A free throw drops for Leonard.
Il m'énerve. Putain, il prend tout son temps pour tirer le lancer franc. Casse-couille.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Vas-y,
Make
il rate un lancer franc.
Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
The Cobra passes to Porter. Kicks to Booker.
Ouais, vaut mieux qu'on me remplace ça.
Some nice passing by Montreal here. And
Ah.
Porter missing. Pelicans trail by 3. Round with it. Now guarded by Booker. Oh, and the jump by Leonard.
Boy, Brown not just a super
Putain, mais je suis
athlete,
bloqué, mais
folks,
dis que...
but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
The Cobra passes to Carter. Right wing. Three-pointer. Porter looking it over. Pass to the Cobra. Fires the 3.
Ah merde.
That shot is
J'aurais dû tenter autre
some
chose,
sound
attends.
defense from Brown. Now here's Satoransky. 6 points for him. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. So for the Pelicans, JaVale McGee comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And TJ Leafs subbed in for Wood. Satoransky with it. Shot clock at 6. With some arc.
Putain, mais merde, il m'énerve le McGee là. Casse-couille.
It's going to be on Wendell
Putain.
Carter.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding.
Qu'on fait?
I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Pelicans shooting their third
Ah,
and
je
fourth
les aime
free throw
pas.
attempts of the game.
J'aime pas. En même temps, il y a que des balaises dans cette équipe.
T'as Francky?
Pelicans, il m'énerve, je l'aime pas.
Ah,
De toute façon, tous ceux qui ont des grands joueurs, j'arrive pas à jouer.
free
Ah,
throw,
c'est
no
chaud quand
good.
même. Hein.
New Orleans making a switch
Bah
here.
surtout quand t'as pas de
Trent's
grand,
checked in.
enfin que t'as pas
Ouais.
de grand. C'est pas le problème de grand, c'est le problème d'avoir des grands mais puissants et forts et qui a un général de fou. Moi, Millsap il a 82 et Carter il a 81. Qu'est-ce que je fasse avec ça? Autant Carter c'est normal, il est jeune, autant Millsap c'est un vieux quoi.
And it's tied up with that one. Last game for Montreal, they picked up the W against the Wizards in Washington. Millsap kicks to Booker. To the middle. Out of piece.
Et vas-y, ouais, bien joué Carter.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, 3
Je suis en
consecutive
galère.
field
5
goals
points
have come
en
right at
7
the
minutes, c'est
rim.
de la merde.
The D had better start buckling now.
Now Satoransky. He's got 6.
Arrête, vas-y mais.
As the whistle blows, he'll
Non,
shoot
mais
2
ta
free
mère.
throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the
C'est du
smack
caca
all
là
the way
depuis
over
3-4
here
minutes
where
là,
we
c'est
are.
de la merde.
For New Orleans, they have gone
the
3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Oh, c'est le temps de commencer déjà. Blague.
Bon, lui c'est sûr, il va les mettre aussi.
And
En
the
plus
first
il
one
m'inverse,
And
super.
Montreal will go for a different look here. Olenek is
La raf,
checked
il a
in
oublié
for
ce que c'est.
Wendell Carter. Williams comes in for Paul Millsap. Carter, he's
Très
checked in for Porter. And it's
qu'il a
Caldwell
fait 8e et
Pope in
7e.
for
Il a
Booker.
des meilleurs
And New
meilleurs.
Orleans also making a change. Jackson's checked in.
Du coup, je mets 2 places sur quand même.
Both good for the
Ah.
line that time. And so it's Montreal now. Here's the Cobra. He's got 5. Williams finds Caldwell Pope. Here's Olenek. And he
Allez,
takes it
bien joué,
in for the
Ligne.
layup off a very nice feed. And Montreal leads by 2.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Here's Trent. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Here's Trent. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go
Ah, c'est mieux ça.
uncontested.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Ah mais merde!
Satoransky's got 10
Il m'énerve
points.
ce joueur!
Yeah, he's owning them on the
Je
offensive
déteste.
end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Now the pass to the Cobra. Now the dish to Carter.
Putain.
Passes to the Cobra. Beyond the arc.
Putain mais merde!
Rebounded by New Orleans.
C'est pas vrai ça.
To the wing on the left. Teardrop shot. The second effort.
Lui Carter, super.
Back by Carter.
Ça finit pas là.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Basket
Oui,
is
mais jouer
good.
avec
Chance for
Kipi.
one more at the
Ah
line.
c'est bon ça.
Yeah, that's just outstanding focus on these hard finishes. I mean, Caldwell Pope fighting to score through contact and making it happen.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Goodbye. Ah ça va. Vous avez assuré les remplaçants, c'est bien.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes.
Ah
into
vas-y
the
mais
second
3 points là,
quarter.
ça va pas là.
And yes,
Pas le bon
it's good.
feeling aussi, je fais n'importe quoi.
Porter's got the lead up to 9 now for Montreal.
Putain, c'est
Without
pas vrai
looking
ça.
at the scoreboard, you think
Allez.
they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing.
Ah,
Look, I
s'il y a
say it this way.
calme-toi,
Good teams,
calme-toi.
championship teams play against the
Ah mais...
game as much as they play against the
Putain, j'ai
opponent.
l'air ça d'être
Nice
une crevette
uptick here
physiquement
in
là.
the second
Sérieusement,
chance
les gars
points
ils passent comme
in
ils
this
veulent
one.
là. Ça me saoule ça aussi là. J'aurais dû mettre plus en force.
Good out there with Kawhi Leonard.
J'étais trop gentil là
It's
avec la
Marc
force.
Gasol. Then there's Jalen
Putain,
Brown.
ça me
And
saoule
it's
ça.
Trent in at the point guard position. Brown against Booker. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Montreal. Pass to the Cobra.
Arrête là, 3 points, sérieusement.
And
Putain,
comes
mais
down
vas-y,
the
il y a...
shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Ah, ça m'énerve ça.
It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off.
Ça va être un match...
making him go to the line.
Mais non, genre.
Je vais pas faire grand chose.
Shooting two.
À moins de bien me reconcentrer, de jouer différemment. C'est vrai qu'en ce moment je dribble plus beaucoup. Il faudrait que je dribble un peu plus.
First free throw is good.
Allez Carter.
Et de vous, n'importe quoi. D'où je fais faute.
And so he
Yeah.
makes both from the line. Just
Allez.
under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Trent gets the bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Bien.
Here's the Cobra. 7 points in the game. Takes it out to Booker. There's the pass to the Cobra. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. The Cobra's got 9.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Trent. Lays it up and despite of the
Ah mais ok, je veux bien quand c'est un mec
Yeah,
costaud,
they've
mais là
got
c'était pas un
into
mec
a
costaud là.
nice
Hein.
flow this quarter.
Putain les gars, sérieux, défensivement des fois,
Cut into this lead.
chocolat. Hein. Moi je vous le dis. Hein.
The Cobra passes to Carter. And it's
Ouais, bien joué Carter.
Carter's got the lead back up to 9 now for Montreal.
Nice job creating
Yeah.
for the easy deuce.
Pass to Gasol.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait?
Passes it to Leonard.
Tout ça pour aller chercher le honneur. N'importe quoi.
Just 5 on the clock. Brown outside.
Allez, on
Paul
bouge.
Millsap with the rebound.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes...
Oui, True Prince, enfin un peu de réussite. Ah, c'est temps.
Ouais, donc, ouais,
So it's the Pelicans now. After Montreal picked up 3 with their last shot, here's Brown.
Arrête! Et l'autre il met un 3 points derrière. Ah non, je croyais.
Il
me saoule.
He's been on target and on top of his game.
Kicks it to Millsap. Wide open look.
Il avait déjà mis ça. Voilà, c'est comme ça qu'il faut que je joue là. Je suis un meneur de jeu là.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Trent. He's got 9. Here's Leonard. Again, the Pelicans score.
Really crisp.
Putain, mais serrez-le, Léonard là, putain.
Pass to the Cobra.
Mais, bon.
Some nice passing by Montreal here. To the paint, here's Booker. And
Ouais, bien joué, Fouguer. Super les gars.
there's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as
Fais
is the
chier.
trust. They can
Ah,
ill
putain,
afford
man.
those types of breakdowns.
Ah,
It won't work.
chier.
You can't win
Putain, mais...
with those kind of breakdowns.
C'est de la merde là.
Bon, le Léonard là, vous l'avez occupé là, c'est bon, j'en ai marre.
Leading by 9.
Ça me saoule.
Outside Porter. Here's the Cobra. And
Tiens, True Prince, motherfucker. Voilà, enfin je me réveille, il était temps.
here's Trent. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Ouais, mais ça bien joué, mec. Qu'est-ce qu'on pense de ça? Pas mal, non?
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Trent passes to Brown.
Non, passe pas. Eh, nique ta mère avec ton fadeaway là.
It's
Voilà.
rebounded by Montreal. The Cobras got his fourth rebound with that last
Allez, on
one here
revient.
tonight.
It's
Allez.
a plus
Ouais,
5
2 points de
advantage
retard
for
maintenant.
them in rebounding after that one.
Now Leonard, following the miss by Otto Porter from deep.
Enfoiré de nain. Ah mais il me casse les couilles. Ouais, c'est un joueur comme ça qu'il me faut moi, un 96. Bordel de merde.
Nothing
Putain,
better
c'est
than
pas
a
vrai ça.
hustle play like that. It gets the
Putain, le
whole
mec
team
quoi.
amped
C'est
up.
abusé.
Sets the example for everyone.
Montreal calls timeout.
Ah.
And Montreal making a change here. Owen's checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Use of Nurkic. He's checked in for Wood. The Cobra passes to Porter. Booker outside. The pass to the Cobra.
Et boum! New face.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Well, Greg, it was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Come on.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the
Ah,
board,
come
it's
on.
actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been
Mais
strong on
ok,
the glass.
faute de Noah, ouais, elle est bonne celle-là, tiens. Le mec fait juste opposition, mais à part ça, tout va bien quoi.
The Pelicans have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. Free throw drops for Leonard. Satoransky's checked in for New Orleans.
Ah, il a quand même loupé un. Olé! Non, c'est pas un match si mauvais que ça.
You know, that's interesting. I like the divisions because that's what we've been accustomed to, but just having straight conferences, I wouldn't see much harm in that. You'd adjust the schedule accordingly in terms of how many games you play within the conference and how many times each opponent, but I think that could work.
Here's Gasol to the basket by Montreal, and the Pelicans miss again. Inside,
Il sape tout seul. Yep. Bien joué, mec.
Only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Satoransky. 11 points in the game. Back to Brown. Gasol
Franchement, de la chatte.
A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded
Mais
by
je le mets
Paul
ça.
Millsap. Millsap's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Leonard. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Here's Gasol. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming
Là.
up.
And you know by now, I don't think there's much question. Mark and his brother Powell are the best 1-2 brother punch in NBA history. How about over 30,000 points combined?
And the first one at the line is good. And so Gasol nails them both.
Squeak.
Montreal leading by 15. Noah, the pass to the Cobra. Back to Noah. Here's the Cobra. Satoransky covering. Brown against Booker. Shoots the three. Hits it from
Bien joué, Booker, génial.
Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Brown. He's got 11. Over Booker.
Noir.
And the Pelicans
Yes.
miss again. And so Booker will bring it up for Montreal. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead in the
Allez, dans le
game.
vent.
Yes, that goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Satoransky, the pass to Leonard. Offensive rebound. Tipped away.
Yeah, Noah. Bien joué, Noah. Super.
To the
Il a
inside.
raison de te mettre.
Booker, and he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 9.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Satoransky finds Brown. Outside Leonard to end the run. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Allez, porteur. Yeah, en train de les défoncer là. Bon ça.
Get back on track. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Satoransky.
Mais non, vas-y, pourquoi il fait ça? Toi, je fais ça là. Fini ta merde. Putain, je merde.
And so it's Montreal holding a 22-point lead as the
Putain,
quarter
c'est pas vrai.
runs up. The scoring has been tremendous.
Bordel du merde.
They are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, for Montreal.
Putain, mais j'en ai marre, c'est un match de merde.
Finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Pelicans?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster. Without major improvement defensively, this game is OVA.
Ouais, parfait.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2.
Putain.
So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first
Voilà.
half, he's going to be...
Allez.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be
5
ready
points
for him
retard.
now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Porter's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Paul Millsap out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's the Cobra. And it's Booker in at the 2. And for the Pelicans, Satoransky
les
is
deux
Brown.
prennent toi
Then
leur
there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Wood in at the 4-man position.
Ah, le bâtard.
And it's blocked by Brown. Booker the pass to the Cobra. Nurkic
Mais
with the
ok,
steal.
c'est n'importe
And
quoi.
New Orleans pushing it up now. And Brown throws it down hard.
N'importe quoi.
And Brown runs the floor like a locomotive, 225 pounds, and wrecks defenses in transition.
Now here's Booker. Passes it to the Cobra. Takes the 3. Good.
Ouais,
Passes
2
it
points.
from Booker.
Dans tes dents.
Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Millsap, saute là! Qu'est-ce que tu fous? Millsap, je raconte Booker. Je comprends les blacks et les blancs. Hein.
Porter against Leonard. Porter passes to Carter. Booker, right side. A baseline J.
Jeu Booker.
Montreal score.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Satoransky, the pass to Nurkic. And
Carter.
by Nurkic.
Sérieux.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And so it's Montreal now, following the score by New Orleans. Nurkic with the double team. Here's Carter on the mark with the 15-footer. Carter's got 10 points in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And Satoransky kicks to Nurkic. He dishes it to Brown. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Montreal.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. To the paint. Here's the Cobra. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists in the game.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Wood. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Three-pointer.
Oh, la violence! Ouais, cette violence là. Oh là là.
Feeds it to Brown. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys too.
Now here is Carter. 10 points for him. He feeds it to Millsap.
Oh, mais joué Millsap. Sans dépasser là.
Get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Satoransky. He's got 11. Leonard on the wing. Millsap covering.
Voilà, super défense. Bien joué les gars.
And here's Porter. He's got 6. Down low. Here's the Cobra. An easy 2 points on the layup. The Cobra's got 10 points in just the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now, here's Satoransky. Defense is right there. Leonard, no luck.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he is not.
Bien joué, porteur. Génial. Super comment vous jouez là.
Since halftime, tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now, here's Satoransky. Brown outside. Here's Nurkic, and that one goes long. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Montreal.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
First one falls for Joakim Noah's checked in for Carter. And a change for the Pelicans. Trent's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here are the Pelicans with the ball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They need this. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80
from
the line. I'll bet to get that up over that mark.
He's been a completely different
Non,
guy at the line
non,
this
je me
season.
remplace au quatrième quart-temps et on s'est mené de 12 points, quoi. Allez, les gars, là.
There's no way we could have expected
Faut faire ce match, là.
in those free throw percentage numbers.
Pas envie de perdre de match à cause de vous.
And he makes the first.
C'est une putain de lancer, là.
So he gets them both. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the
Putain, les gars, mettez les 3 points, je sais pas.
Ah, le bâtard!
Inside, here's Leonard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Another shot. Pelicans with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does.
Putain, mais les gars, vous êtes nuls.
Brown's got 21 in the game.
Hey guys, you're not going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. I mean, he's simply on a tear right now.
Millsap, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
They get the rebound. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense, no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Trent. 11 points in the game. He kicks it to Leonard. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Trent. It's tipped.
Eh oui, mon gars.
Here's Booker.
Oui, Booker, génial. Magnifique.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working.
For a while now, you and I were just talking. We've had a rule that a team cannot go without a first-round pick in consecutive years. Could it be time to lift that restriction?
I certainly wouldn't mind discussing lifting the restriction, but I like it as it is on the books because it does lend itself, I think, to competitive balance, and that's important in the strength of the league.
Ah, un noir, ça marche de merde. On reste pressé. Putain, j'arrive pas à mettre de 3 points, ça me saoule, mais c'est vraiment un jeu de merde.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's good, 2 points. And that's 23 points for Jaylen Brown.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul. For Montreal, Wendell Carter. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Carter. And the Pelicans making a change here.
Ah, il m'énerve ce joueur. Bien, oh il gère. Chacun il gère, putain.
Carter hits them both. Clark, last season we saw more of the global games series from the NBA. A couple games in Mexico, one in England. It's nice to see.
Yeah, it really is, because I actually 6 years ago had a chance to be with the Pacers in the global games in the Philippines, and then Taipei, Taiwan with the Rockets. Great experience for the players.
Comment il faut rater ça, sérieux?
It's an additional level of travel, no doubt. About a week to 10 days where you're
allez,
in
continue,
another
continue.
country, but it's
En
great
attaque,
for the game, and it's great for the fans in those countries.
Now here's Porter.
Mais pas lui, je voulais pas faire la passe. Oh, bien joué. Oh, elle est où? Isabelle.
Friends.
Carter's got his 3rd assist on the night.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here's Bowman, knocked away. Carter, the pass to the Cobra. Here's Olynyk.
Yeah, and Olynyk up and down at the free throw line early in his career, but with his touch, he's bound to become more consistent.
Shooting for Montreal, Kelly Olynyk. Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
Mais non, la règle 3 secondes, c'est n'importe quoi. Mais d'où? Je lui fais la passe avant.
And that one falls for Olynyk. I think it helps.
Ok, c'est quoi ce changement de 20 secondes là? What the fuck?
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Ah, on a 6 points de retard.
Here's the Cobra.
Il reste 2 minutes 30.
Satoransky covering.
Ouais, 2 minutes 45.
Oh, and here we go. Jackson.
Oh, mais non, mais quand tu vas mettre des points, mais non.
This guy is a launching machine when he throws it down. Tremendous dunk.
The pass to Millsap. Here's the Cobra. Lets it go from deep. Hits the
Boom, 2 points.
The Cobra's got 41.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
On sait pas les massacrer comme ça.
Bien joué.
Satoransky finds Nurkic. Now here's Leonard. The shot, no good.
J'ai raté, Léonard.
They've shown some
Ballot.
strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been
Ah,
impressive.
enfoiré.
Guys, that's putting it
Mais
mildly.
non.
I mean, they've
Oh,
been
yes.
absolutely dominant.
That's his second personal.
Allez.
At the line for Montreal, the Cobra. Taking 2 shots.
Oh putain, on a plus que 2 points de retard. Allez, il reste 1 minute 51. Allez. On peut le faire.
And he knocks down the first one. Sendarius Thornwell's checked in for Wood.
Oui, hein. Allez, on a égalité. Ça va être 21. Allez, allez, allez.
Good on both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here.
À la fois, il a mis à 3 points.
Taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought
Putain,
he was
allez,
suffering a
allez.
bit in the first.
Here's Thornwell. Passes it to Satoransky, and the foul called on the Cobra. And that'll be his third foul so far. Clark, the NBA gives out so many awards at the end of the season. Is there an award missing that you'd like to see?
You know what? I think they've got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin. But I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool because sometimes the rookie of the year, at least recently, has been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year.
Take a break.
Simmons,
Take a break.
case in point.
2 shots.
And then was counted. It was actually technically his second year, but his first year of playing. Well, a sophomore award might be something worth adding to the list.
That's a great idea. The first one falls.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Leonard hits them both.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
And here's Montreal. Pass to the Cobra. From deep three-point range.
Oh, 3 points que j'en ai. La violence.
Booker's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Thornwell. Defended by Booker. Thornwell, the pass to Satoransky. That one through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Ouais, bien joué, ça a pas mis ça. Dommage.
But he stays with it. And there's the pass to the Cobra. Here's Carter. Nurkic with the block. Now here's Satoransky.
On a perdu.
Here's Thornwell.
Oh, je sais pas deuxième
The
match.
feed to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Oui, il est joué tout seul. Bien.
Oh mais non, mais ce jeu aussi m'a. J'ai fait le con.
Off the charts, a short center who still makes his presence felt.
Leonard against Millsap. A
Ouais, bon,
baseline
moi j'arrête.
and it's New Orleans scoring again.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Booker outside. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Passes it to the Cobra. From past the arc. Good.
Boom, surprise.
Booker's got 10 assists here
Quelle
tonight.
violence.
So active.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch
Ouais,
this. I
tu
mean,
fais
the
mumuse avec la
defense
balle.
practically giving them those shots.
And
Marche pas bien avec moi ça. Faire mumuse.
4 on the clock. From deep. And it's Leonard.
Ouais, bien joué les gars.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will
dommage.
take possession.
Pelicans ball.
Satoransky with it. Pass to Thornwell. Back to Satoransky. Clark, a lot of fans ask us what qualifies as a legal screen versus a moving screen. They feel there's a lot of gray area there. What do you think?
Well, I think there is some
Tu peux le
gray
marquer
area
ton point,
because
mon
the
boy steak,
problem you
40
have,
points
one of the
d'avance, je m'en
problems
fous
is a number
complètement.
of veterans out there have become really masters at getting a little extra into their screen, which borders on illegal and many times is. So the league is doing a pretty good job of clarifying. And if you're moving your lower or upper body to help a teammate with your screen,
Les jeux
it should be
porteurs.
called, and most times it is called as illegal. A hip check,
J'ai pas
a
fait beaucoup de
shoulder,
passes aujourd'hui. Hein.
any of that to set a
C'est
screen
bizarre ce match.
is illegal.
Here's Satoransky after the basket by Montreal. Carter pulls it in.
Oui, Carter. Magnifique.
Jackson against Porter. Stolen by
Ça c'est moins bien
Satoransky.
par contre.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
To the middle.
Ça.
Here's Millsap. And foul on the shot. So
Et comme il est revenu Léonard, laisse tomber toi.
it's
Il
up
est revenu
for
comme une
Kawhi
bombe.
Leonard.
Oh, I like seeing Millsap
Trop long,
sell that
Millsap.
pump fake. He's very effective at drawing the foul once that defender has bid on the fake.
Putain, franchement, je pensais pas les éclater ceux-là. Hein. Au début, c'était assez chaud quand même.
First free throw is good. Clark, take us inside the halftime locker room in the NBA.
Well, players typically
Oula.
just regroup individually.
Équipe bis.
There may be some conversation
Ah, il a quand même
between
gardé
the
ce
players as a
Toransky.
group, but then the coaches will huddle, evaluate
Ouais,
what transpired in the first half, what adjustments need to be made, and
Ce
then they'll
joueur-là,
communicate that
pas un joueur
to
facile
the
à...
team, and it's basically a time
Putain,
to
c'est le
rest
genre de
and
joueur, je peux
regroup
pas
for the
vraiment
players
prendre la balle quoi.
to adjust and strategize for the coaches.
Clark, you think there's any videotape review in there, maybe showing players certain sets, certain schemes?
C'est quand même moi qui le
In this
marque.
day and age, for sure, with the use of iPads and technology, if you go back
Porteur?
to my time, there was
Non.
no quick
Non, non,
turnaround
non.
of
Conteste la
And it
décision.
looks like,
Moi, y a
it's
pas
a
faute.
coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review
Nada.
by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
Il n'y a rien du tout. Pour moi, il n'y a rien.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A chance now to recognize
Y a plus de musique.
Jordan player of the game, the Cobra.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars.
Allez, ramène la balle. Ramène la balle.
The first free throw is good. Clark, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
To the inside.
Yeah.
He wants to get the Millsap and does.
Le jeu est Millsap.
One goes in.
Tell you what, you can hit him, slap him, try to wrap him up. Really doesn't matter because Millsap is so strong, he's able to fight through all of that.
Ils font beaucoup de fautes quand même. Hein. Ça a abusé toi.
free throw dropped
Yeah,
for
j'ai
Millsap.
vu Millsap.
You know, it took a little time for Millsap to develop and blossom into the NBA player he is, but once he did blossom, this guy became a star quickly.
Outside Jackson. The 19-foot shot. The shot, no good. And it's Montreal the other way. And a wide open look for Porter.
Le joueur porte 2 points. Magnifique.
Carter's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Porter's gone 2 of 3 shooting from deep here. Pass to Sumner. Here's Thornwell. Defended by Booker. Poked loose and stolen by Booker. The pass to the Cobra. Oh, Porter in position. Pass to Booker. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. Down low. And Sumner gets it to go.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Pass to Millsap. To the paint.
Capteur tout seul.
And Carter with the basket on the assist by Millsap. 18 points for Wendell Carter.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Sumner passes to Leaf. Here's Sumner. Clock at 6. Over Millsap. That one wide left. And so Booker will bring it up for Montreal. Pass to Carter. The kick out to Porter. Mark, it feels like we're seeing more and more of this, but bench celebrations and reactions at both college and pro levels.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I think it's a outgrowth of the social media platform.
You're right. I agree.
I think there's no question because anything that can be done that's creative and fun is going to find a life on social media and maybe go viral. And guys know that. They're aware. I mean, this generation has grown up with social media, so they understand that they could be seen beyond just the arena if they do something pretty clever.
And you and I are sitting over here watching it. We're laughing as much as anybody else, aren't we?
Oh, I'm not denying that it's fun. I love seeing it, actually, but on occasion it does get a little carried away.
And Porter drops them both.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Kept alive. Leave kicks to Sumner. And the 3 off target. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Boom.
When you get ready for that home stretch. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And the pass to Thornwell. Now Jackson, defended by Booker. Jackson looking around. Passes it to Sumner. Here's Thornwell. Jackson kicks to Sumner. And the Pelicans miss again. Sumner's gone 1 of 4 so far.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Montreal.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And Greg, you know, as interconference opponents tonight was their only chance.
Ouais, joué les gars, génial.
They won't see each other in the regular season.
Ils sont éclatés.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Cobra.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Pass to Bowman. They need this one. It's rebounded by Montreal. Here's the Cobra.
Allez, 51 points. Magnifique.
Making it look easy.
So we see Montreal. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Et ouais. 38 minutes, 51 points, 4 rebonds, 7 passes, 1 contre, une interception. 3 balles perdues, 19-26, 9-12 ou 3 points, 9-12, c'était 4-14 c'est franc. 1 rebond offensif, 3 fautes. Match qu'il a fait. Laisse tomber le match. Match de dingue. Match de titan. Dire qu'au début je galérais à marquer des points et là j'arrive avec 51 points. Au calme. Ah c'est les 3 points ça aussi. Hein. 9 x 3, 27. Voilà. En gros, plus de la moitié de mes tirs c'est des 3 points quoi. Incroyable. Carter double-double, bien joué. Booker double-double, bien joué aussi. T'as 12 passes, c'est bien ça. Double-double aussi, Porter. Bien. Vous gérez les gars. Ouais, il a fait quand même. Il a fait 8 rebonds, hein, bien. Bien servi Noah. Bon bah voilà, Léonard a fait quoi? 21 points. Bon ben prochain match, on se donne rendez-vous ce soir pour le choc tant attendu face à l'équipe d'Alex, les San Antonio Spurs. Voilà, gros match en perspective. En espérant que ça va être un match sans déconnexion, sans problème. Espérons-le. Voilà. Allez, 6ème victoire consécutive. Yes. Voilà. Du coup, rendez-vous ce soir. Enfin, je ferai face au San Antonio Spurs. Donc à ce soir. Tchou tchou.